of Dream Cancel Live. My name is Desmond, the administrator of DreamCancel.com. And on tonight's show, it's our second test on Twitch.tv for the Dream Cancel Live podcast. And also, we're going to be talking with players from the past Frosty Faustings 8 that went down in Chicago this past weekend. And so far, we have on the call, we have Mario E. What's up, man?
Guys, how are you?
I'm great, thanks. And also, we have NB Mexican. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
All right, great. Good to have y'all on the show tonight. So first and foremost, we're going to do promo and plugs. So all right, here we go. Let's get these images ready. All right, we have the Dream Cancel t-shirts. Go to dreamcancel.com/shop. Buy King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match Final Edition on Steam, as well as King of Fighters 2002 Unlimited Match and King of Fighters 13 Steam Edition, all on Steam. And the price for them, they're probably, the standard price, probably under like $10 each. And every now and then there is a sale. So go ahead and buy now, or whenever they're going to sell. Shout out to Video Games XD. Shout out to MexiKOF. Shout out to Team Chaos. Donate to Dream Cancel at dreamcancelsnk@gmail.com. Chat with us at the chat box. If you're at the site and you want to just stop by, just throw us a message, and we'll have some people respond back to you as soon as they can. And also, you can view the Dream Cancel forums on your smartphone through Tappa Talk. So go ahead and download Tappa Talk and find the Dream Cancel forums, and you'll be right in there. Shout out to our good people, Orochinaji, VCO, and Gunsmith, and all the other team Orochinaji members. What else? Oh yeah, Dream Cancel Theater. We did like I'll call it a pilot episode. It was the first episode, but it was pretty much an experimental episode. And you know what? We're gonna do another one. We're gonna try and do an episode on the 31st of Sunday, and I'm gonna start it in the morning and have it run throughout the whole day, maybe until early or late evening. So it's going to be a Dream Council Theater. It's pretty much a rebroadcast / replay show of random KOF and SNK fighting games. And as far as like from where, it's going to be all over the world, different time periods, extremely random rebroadcast. So if you're curious to see what's going to be on there, go ahead and check it out. It's completely random and stuff from all over the place. And I've gotten permission from many different streamers and YouTube channels and whatnot to put content on there to replay and rebroadcast their streams and footage. So check it out here on Twitch, twitch.tv/DreamCancelSNK that you're watching right now. What else we have? Let's throw a shout out to Winter Showdown. Winter Showdown is happening next month. Let's pull out that poster next month, February 20th and 21st. KO 13, 2002 UMN 98 UMFE will be featured there, and it's going to be in North Glen, Colorado. So if you want to find more information, just put in I'm going to dreamcancel.com. Go to Winter Showdown 3. It should be in the on the front page or the Journey to Dream Cancel Cup, because it is the Dream Cancel Cup final event. And we have pop bonus that we're continually raising up. I think we're at like $600, maybe $700 right now. We have a lot of people coming out. So here's a list of people. We have Violent Kane, Louis Cha, Real Kim, ET's coming out, N4US is coming out, Sendo, Malik, El Principe. I don't think I've heard of him before. He's with a team KCO. Chris KOF is coming out. Cannibalito is coming out. I'm going to be there. Stray Wolf will be there. TC Yoshi, El Rosa, ONVCO will be there. El Matador from Las Vegas will be there. And KCO Gallagher, so pretty much the whole KCO crew will be there. And yeah, here's a couple of the images. You see Violent Kane is going to be there. Cannibalito. ET is going to be there. And we have sponsorship from No Scope, and there's also sponsorship from AdCast. So go ahead and check out Winter Showdown. Going down next month is going to be really dope. The Dream Council Cup Finals, where the Journey to Dream Council Cup ends. So yeah, it's going to be great. I can't wait.
Right on time to get hyped up for the release of King of Fighters 14.
Yeah, whenever that will be. Also, Combo Breaker is going to be happening in May. Got to give a big shout out to that because they're going to have 2K2 as a main game next to 13. So go ahead and check out Combo Breaker. Many different fighting games up there. If you play other games, and it's going to be the Memorial Day weekend, which is was like the May 26th, 27th.
Yep.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it's going to be in what's it called? St. Charles.
I believe it's St. Charles, Illinois.
Okay. All right. And there's plenty more tournaments coming, coming our way in between now and Combo Breaker. We'll put a lot of those on the front page and give them shout outs for the on the next show. If this one goes well as far as the test goes. So why don't we get into real quick talking about Frosty Faustings 8.
Sounds good.
So all right, why don't we start with the KOF tournament, KOF 13 tournament. I want to know, man, how much did you guys prepare for this tournament? So yeah, go ahead.
I played more online since the Steam battles, since I have a good connection with a lot of people. But I didn't play outside of the Steam battles very much. I think I played El Matador for like first to 10, I think, one day. And it was before he was going to work. I think he actually like called in late for work so we could get a few more games in. Mm-hmm. Because he said, "Oh, I got to be work at 5." And I was like, "Okay, so we'll play till 5." Then like 5 minutes before he had to leave, he was like, "Oh, wait, never mind. I have to be at work at 6." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I have a feeling he actually called in late just so he could play more.
Wow.
But
really?
I mean, I could be completely wrong, but it does sound about right for me. So it was fun. But other than that, though, I had a couple other casual sessions, but basically just training room. Just made sure that my execution could be as on point as I can make it for the day.
Yeah, we did a first to we did a first to 10, man, up there, man, and yeah, dude, that was a pretty good set.
That was a very good set. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, you know what? I'm still pretty all right with that. How that turned out, it was still really good. Yeah. 10-9. The more I thought about it, the more I was like, I had to have had like 3-game win streaks to make it, because originally it was like 9-5. Then you brought it back to make it 9-9. I was like, well, I probably did something like that earlier in the set, so it worked. It evened down in the end. You and me usually go game for game when we play when we played online recently, so it made sense that we went game for game online or offline too.
Right. Yeah, man. Because I remember the last time we played, together, it was a much different score than what happened this past week.
Yeah, we played at Combo Breaker. I think it was a short set. I think we played a first to 3, and you got me 3-0. And so what is it now? Like 7 months later, 8 months later?
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 months later. It was very close. And it
Yeah,
was
man.
down to
I
like
thought
the
you gotten a
last
lot
one.
better, man.
And it,
Like even from playing online, I was like, all right, this dude's been grinding because like he's hitting all his combos. He's mixing me up. You know, he's guessing right. Like I'm like, what? All right, what's going on?
um I'm not quite sure what happened there.
Hmm.
It's really hard to tell where I improved because like I only just got internet, like a wired internet connection.
Yeah.
So it's not like I've been playing online this entire time. And at the exact same time, I didn't travel since Combo Breaker.
Right.
So
Right.
the only people I've been playing are the same people I've been playing for the longest time. So I'm not quite sure. Maybe just something clicked a little bit better for me, but
Nah, man. You had you, the awakening, man.
maybe I'm hoping for another one at a Winter Showdown.
Mhm.
Hopefully, being around everybody will be nice. I should be there, unless something happens and I can't afford the plane ticket. I should be there.
All right. Cool. Did you guys have a lot of like local tournaments or something up like in Indiana
It's
to prepare?
it's actually been kind of dead. We had Clutch, and I played well at Clutch
Yes.
in November. I got second. I only lost to James. But after that, but other than Clutch, I really haven't been doing too much. I just think something clicked a bit better for me. Like the more I thought about it, the more I was like, oh, I could do these things better.
Hmm.
You know, this is scarier than I originally thought. So, you know, this high low, like throw low mix up game is a bit scarier than I originally thought. So I try to work that in there a bit better.
You was doing a good job, man. I was.
More people get hit by overheads than people realize.
Yeah,
So
man.
going
Well,
forward a
because
bit
there's the
more.
low B, man.
Yep.
The fear of the crouch B.
Yep.
You know.
It's like with Kim, if you get hit with either forward B or low B, you're losing 80%. Like,
Yeah, and plus,
got
like
it.
you wasn't really dropping a lot of your Kim combos, man. I was dropping a lot of them, which I normally do, and you was
Right.
even hitting the. You even hit me with the the long 2-bar HD combo in the corner, and you ended it with the flash kick, the B flash kick into Neomax.
Oh
And then when
yeah,
you did that, man, I was like, oh snaps.
I actually did that against. I actually did that against Stray Wolf too. I hit him
Oh
with the
wow, okay,
optimal.
on video, right? Or
Yep, I
okay,
hit him
maybe
with
maybe I missed
the
that, man.
optimal 2-bar Kim combo, the one where you do like the first 2 reps are like the B flash kick into the B whiff Tungetsu.
Hmm.
I hit him with that one
Oh, okay.
because I was
Okay.
bringing it back, so I had to kill Iori as soon as possible. So that's what I did.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I noticed, man. Like when we were playing our first at 10, and I was kind of coming back, man. You got real quiet, dude.
Yep, I was. It
You
just
got
I
quiet
didn't
because
get it.
before, man, you was kind of talkative, and you got quiet. I was like, oh man, like he's
Well,
getting a
what
little
ended up
heated.
happening, you threw me off because you won when you made it. I was 9-6. You went to order select, and it threw me off a little bit
Mhm.
because I'm like, why is he going to order select? So then I switched my order because I thought, okay, well maybe he's gonna play karate point because I was playing K dash point the entire time. So I put kill point, but you didn't switch. But I still tried to let it rock for a couple games, and it wasn't working out.
Yeah.
So it threw me off a little bit. I was like, what is going on here? So it definitely threw me off a little bit, but I'm actually just glad I was able to clutch it out. I think we were down to like 100 health apiece or something.
Yeah. That's what happened last time when I played Mooney Blues when I first attended him. Like it got down to it was like 9-9.
Yep.
You know. So yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah. Every time I go out of state to tournament, I have to first to 5, first to 10 people there. That I don't normally play. I think a lot of people should do that as well.
Yeah, definitely.
But yes, yeah.
Dude, I never get invited to those.
Invited. You mean challenged?
Never. Like the only guy that challenges me, like nobody ever wants to play money man. I don't like first 10s that much. I think it's like exhausting.
That's
Like,
the point, dude. It's
first
like
to
an
5
endurance
is like
match.
Yeah, I mean, I like it, but like 20
19 matches is a lot.
Oh, first to 20. I can't do first.
No, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. If it's just casuals, I'm fine with it. If it's a money match, I'm not fine with it.
Yeah,
because like the stress level, like if you're playing for like $50 and it's like 20, like the stress level just got to me. Why the fuck am I playing 20 games?
Yeah,
like
I don't know. I like the stress of it. It helps, but it gets.
I like the stress.
Once the person's coming back, it really gets to me. Like if I have a good lead, like I said, Desmond, when you were coming back, I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. It was getting a little stressful for me too, man. I was dropping simple combos, man. I'm like, dude, like that's one thing about KF13 I have a little trouble with. Like when I get kind of a little angsty and like the kind of tension starts to like slip in, man. Like things just don't come out, man.
Right.
I just resort to just like Crosby Hadoukens and you know. And,
hey, man. Sometimes it works. What can you say?
Yeah, exactly. But who else did you face in the tournament, man?
So I played Stray Wolf first. First game, he got me good. Like his psyche was really good. But like he was surprised though. Like he gave me props for my K-Dash. Because we would have really close rounds. But he would end up like his zoning game was really good and I couldn't get past it with Kyo. So both times his psyche would take out my first two characters. And then he hit me with the infinite game 1. Then game 2, I almost had a reverse OCV, but I lost. After that, I played a few people. I didn't know who they were. I don't know if they were maybe new or they just haven't, I just never seen them. But I pretty much had an easy way through all my matches until I played Shorjuken.
Okay.
And then I beat him 2-0. But it got easy. Like it was pretty hard at first, and it got easier.
Oh,
After that, I played Pedro, and then I lost to Pedro.
Yeah, Pedro. Yeah, dude.
Pedro went to work.
Yep, check this out. I first attend him, and guess what the score was at the end? Like 21-0 or something like that, man.
Dude, he's good. I could not get past his Benny Maru. I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
and I would.
Great.
Well, the craziest thing too was game 1. I beat him in the Flamey Yori K-Dash match. And I normally don't do bad against Benny Maru, but I could not beat his.
Yeah, he plays with him in a different way.
Yeah, it was really good. I normally don't do that bad. He wrecked me. It was really bad. He hit me with like this really crazy meaty Raijinken setup in the corner. And I was just like, what am I watching? And I didn't know what to do. I was just, oh man.
Yeah,
I think about it now.
Infinites as well, man.
Yeah.
I thought
it was
that was
nuts.
Shout out to Pedro.
Yeah. But yeah, I got to play some good players. I'm happy with how I did against Stray Wolf, but Pedro wrecked me. He destroyed me.
I'm trying to remember who. All right, I lost to Unwieldy, and I lost to who took me out again? Who took me out? Was it Mario?
Mario?
Yeah, Mario. Yeah, Mario. You took me out the tournament, right?
Yeah, I think Mario did because after that, he played Pedro, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. Mario, what did you think about the 13 tournament, man?
I mean, it was a lot of fun, man. I didn't get to play at all. The last time that I played KOF was Battle Royale, and I didn't even know I was going to Frosty's until Stray Wolf called me and he's like, well, he texted me. He's like, answer the damn phone. He says, I'm going to Chicago. I'm like, all right, you can stay with me. But I haven't played, and then I played him at my house for like 2 or 3 hours. But my TV, because I left one of my other TVs at my house in Philadelphia, so I just brought the big TV. So my TV has a delay or a lag, whatever he calls it.
Mm-hmm.
So we couldn't really play. And then when we got to, so we played maybe like 20 matches, and then when we got to Frosty's, I played like 20 matches there, and then that's the only thing that I played. But I mean, I was being kind of stubborn because I wanted to pick Ralph, and I really liked him, and I'm like, dude, like this, and like James told me, he's like, you're not. I'm like, yeah, I'm sticking with Ralph, and then I lost to James, and like the first time that I lost, I realized why I lost because he's all he's doing is jumping on me, like because I had my team was Yori, Ralph, Terry, and it was like no anti-airs with like very hard to do anti-airs with Ralph and Terry if they're playing karate or Kim.
Yeah.
So like, he was going at me, and I'm like, dude, I usually I usually do better against James because I know a lot of his game. But then I'm like, dude, I realized that Ralph was not the right choice. So I haven't played Keo in like a year. So I'm like, I don't have anybody else to play. So I picked Keo, and I started doing a little better in the tournament. But I was cold. Like I can see myself. Like I'm not saying I got worse. A lot of the players that I played in the tournament got better, and I almost lost like 2 or 3 times, but like to get eliminated.
2.
And I mean, I almost lost to. I almost lost. Who did I almost lose to? I almost lost to the guys from Kansas City, Notorious, I think it is.
Hmm.
And I think I lost. I didn't lose, bro. But like I can see myself like losing. If I would have, I don't think I would have done as good if I didn't put Keo in there. But I think I could have done like. I wish I didn't lose to James. I think that I would have done better towards the end if I would have just picked Keo. But it was a good tournament.
Cutting off a little bit. Esteban, do you hear that?
Yeah, you broke up a little bit.
Sorry, I'm
halfway
moving
through.
around the house.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, like I feel that I feel that if I would have played Keo more, I could have done better.
Mhm.
I don't feel bad about what I got. I mean, if you don't practice, you're not going to do good. But I mean, it was a good tournament. I like playing these guys. I like the rivalry that I'm getting with Pedro. I kind of like that too.
Yeah, Pedro's super strong, man.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
really
like I
good.
like the first time that we played ever was in Combo Breaker, and the first match that we played, I played Terry, and I believe I played Keo. I didn't even play Yori. No, I played Yori, Mai, and Kenso, and then I played Mai, Chin, and Yori, or something like that, and he beat me. But I knew that I was going to eventually play him again in the tournament, and then I played him at the what was that, losers finals, and I beat him there with Keo. So I knew that he was going to have a struggle with Keo because he struggles with Keo. But like this time, man, like I mean, my combos weren't shit this time, man. I was missing shit left and right. I wasn't uppercutting, and I like playing Pedro, man. He's very different to the kind of player that I am. He's very robotic, and I'm like more like winging it. So like it's kind of like a good clash, like that I like playing him because I wing it a lot. Like I don't know shit about safe jumps and frames and all this shit, and I feel that he's very robotic on his game. So like it's like very safe and very like not repetitive, but like he knows what he's doing.
Calculated.
Like it's a calculated like ritual. Like he knows how he's gonna jump. He knows what he's gonna do. He knows what works. He knows what doesn't work, and he repeats it a lot. And like it's a matter of us understanding the pattern that he uses. And I feel that I kind of had it down a little bit, but then like I said, like practice makes perfect. So like a lot of the shit that I had the chance to do, I would miss, and like reactions are changing, and people are like people are still discovering things that we didn't know. Like for example, like you, Esteban, you were doing that shit with K-Dash that I told you reminded me of Mysterio's uppercut with King.
Oh, right.
Like the hit you don't actually with the fireball you don't actually touch the player, but you touch the hitbox.
Hmm.
So like you touch the leg. I mean, your flame doesn't like the flame that you threw with K-Dash didn't even touch the leg of my character, and
Right.
it still hit me. So like things like that. Like I think that like I play all the time, like online, and I mean, he puts like one of the things that I noticed about this tournament that I really I think that I've lost that. So like when I see Pedro lose, like when I saw him lose like against Chiardo the first time, like when I saw him lose to me, like I always watch the videos that I play. Like if I play and I lose or win, I always watch the videos. Like and that's how I train. I don't ever have anybody to practice with. So like I watch Pedro like how he gets depressed, and like Chiardo, like Ricardo, he lost to Pedro in the finals, and like he was in shock because he knew what he had to do, and I told him like, listen, man, like like it was tough for him because they commit so much to the game, and I feel that even though I get a little sad, I miss kind of committing that much time to the game. It's kind of fun.
Hmm.
Really, these two guys are like really passionate about the game. Like
That's good, man.
they put a lot of work in it.
That's
Like, I
good.
see them
That's
playing
good to
like
see because
hours and hours.
I know that they're gonna do the same. When KO14 comes out. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm glad to see that
yeah,
that passion in the game. I wanted to
yeah.
talk about
They're always on.
I
They're
want to
always
talk
on
about
screen.
2K2 UM.
Okay.
How did you guys like the tournament in 2K2 UM? Esteban, you can start because you played, right?
No, I actually didn't
You
play.
didn't play. Oh, okay, okay.
The problem I have with tournaments when I go to like a bunch of stuff, like when there's a bunch of stuff going on, is I really like to support my teammates in net battles.
Mm-hmm.
So the entire second day, I was constantly watching everything else because we had 4 or 5 Indiana players. No, 4 other Indiana players because I placed 7th, but we had 4 other players place top 8. So I was constantly watching all the other top 8s because I was like supporting my homies. So
Okay, yeah,
I got really busy.
I did see you kind of walk back and forth from the ballrooms and stuff quite a bit. So, yeah, okay, that's cool. Um, Mario, man, what did you think of the 2K2 UM tournament? I mean, you won it. I mean, obviously, but like, what was your what's your thoughts on the gameplay?
I'm liking the game. I played it like if you can see the hours of my Steam, I've played it like an hour, and the reason is I don't know that game, but it reminds me of 2000 and 98. Like for me they're like this, like it's like a combination of both of them. So like it's the same type of speed, the same type of combo. So like I feel that I'm playing, King of Fighters 2000 with a little bit of a different speed, and like the combos I'm getting used to them, and it's a nice game. And I learned one of the guys that was there, and I think you said he's from Minnesota.
Hmm.
X or whatever his name is. What was his name?
Q.
Q. Dude, this guy knows his shit. So I was talking to this guy, and I actually noticed he's a good player, and he lost to James. And while they were playing, 3 times the game froze.
Oh yeah, that's right, man.
And he was telling me, now I didn't understand him well because I don't know a lot about this, but he said something about 55 frames or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. All right, here's the thing, man. Yeah, there was a laptop that was used, courtesy of JoJo. Shout out to JoJo. Yeah, we were planning on just using 2 setups, and then I told him, I was like, yeah, man, we're gonna just have 2 Xboxes, and he was like, yeah, man, I have a laptop, and I was like, I don't know, man, I don't know, dude. I mean, because
yeah, like I didn't see a difference. Like when I was playing it, I didn't see a difference between the Xbox and that one, but it's because I don't know that. Like I just play basic like KOF.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
He was telling me.
I understand.
He was telling me that the links and the combos and the certain things that he does with like Nameless, he says that he couldn't do any of them.
Yeah, there was
So, but
some
I
slowdown
I
on
wish
that
I would
on
have
that
played him
laptop.
more.
Sometimes it wasn't very often to the point where it was like frequent, and to the point where people was like, "Yo, we don't turn it off." But yes, some people are saying that the laptop it did kind of have a couple of frame skips here and there.
His
Yeah.
laptop is an old laptop, and he's probably running off integrated graphics, which will run the game.
Yeah,
But if you don't have like a real graphics card, it's not going to be consistent.
right.
Yeah.
I have a $1,500 laptop right now, and it's like it's nearly top of the line gaming laptop. So I can run any fighting game I want as long as the game is built fine on PC. I can run whatever I want, and I kind of wish I would have brought it down because I didn't realize that was going on. If I would have known that was going on, I would have let you guys use my laptop because there are no issues at all with 2002, 13,
Right.
Guilty Gear Xrd.
Okay. Because
So, like, this guy-
we weren't planning at all to use a laptop at all. Even like Q, I think he offered to bring his laptop down, and we were like, no man, we're good on 360. We're going on 360. But then JoJo just hooked it up. I didn't like give him.
No, I mean, like I said to you, it was fine.
Yeah.
And it wasn't bad. Like when I was playing it wasn't bad. But for people that use that nameless guy or they use the combos, it's a little bit of a difference. Right. And I could feel him because I played him, and he was good. He's actually, like, for me. I mean, look, I mean, Pedro was hard, and Kiardo was hard, but I feel that this guy knows more about 2K2. So, like, I feel that given the chance, like, because I don't know if he plays anybody like that plays that game a lot. Or like that's a lot better than him.
He plays us quite a bit.
No, like I'm saying, like he doesn't play outside of this group. So, like, I don't know if he knows a lot about KOF. Like, you know how when you live in a region, like you can get only as good as your region.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like I feel that he hasn't played anybody else.
Right.
So when I played him,
internet is kind of janky, so he can't play online that much against people like really, really far away.
Yeah, I like 2K2, man. I mean, for me, because I don't know the game that well, like it's about the characters that I play are the same characters that they were in 2000. So like when I was playing Kiardo at the beginning before we played tournament, I was picking random characters just to figure out what characters are better matchups against his characters. And then when I was playing Pedro, I did the same thing. So, like, when we started playing, I won the first match, and I think he won 2 of them or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, all right, I see what I have to do against him. So then I picked 3 completely different characters. And then the same thing on the final set. Like, I picked, like, 3 random characters, and I'm like, all right, let's see how these guys do against him. Because I was trying to figure out what kind of gameplay he plays with these guys. Yeah. And then I see the speed and the jumps and like all the shit because it's a lot different than 13. So once I figured out kind of what he was doing, then I'm like, all right, I need Blue Mary, I need Takuma, and I need Chris.
Right.
And because they have better jumps than the characters that he has, and they're like a lot faster and then like with Kiardo, that nameless guy. Nameless is ridiculous, dude. That motherfucker.
That character's busted.
I mean, one touch and it's like 90%. And he doesn't have a lot much more than that, but like I mean, his uppercut's fantastic. His CDs are fantastic. It's a good game. I'll play it more. Like once I fix my laptop, I'm gonna play that game a lot more, man. Because I kind of want to do. I want to do really well. I don't know who's coming to Combo Breaker, but if it's a main game,
I've been learning that game too.
I want to play that game a lot. But this guy Q, he taught me some combos that were like the easiest combos I've ever seen with Blue Mary. Yeah. I'm like, dude, these are like the easiest combos, and they do so much damage. And like they switch, he knows every super and every special. He's committed to the game, man. So I admire that. I'm gonna get into that game, especially if it's gonna be especially because it's gonna be in a tournament.
Oh yeah, but Combo Breaker, man.
Is it gonna be in a Winter Brawl? Is it gonna be 2K2, 98, and 13?
Winter Showdown?
Yeah, Winter Showdown?
Yes.
Dude, so I might be going to that tournament. I was talking to Kiardo that if I, depending on the job interview that I got tomorrow, like me and him might split a room or something over there.
Cool. That sounds fun.
I kind of like it. I saw a lot of people like, and now that you told me all the names that are going, it should be a blast.
About to say Mario, I'll let you know when I get my plane ticket, and maybe we can go three ways on a room or something.
That's fine. We might need a fourth too.
Yeah, because
maybe that might be me, man. Because
that's right. I don't mind, man. Like the only thing that I mind is like when some people don't want to pay for a room, like, and then they're like I'll sleep on the floor. I'm like,
no, that's stupid. No.
But yeah, dude, fuck it, man. I mean, I'll let you guys know. Like my job interview is tomorrow, and they'll let me know like in a week. So in a week, I'll find out if I'm going or not. Because if I get the job, I'll go.
I just need to buy my plane ticket. If I can afford my plane ticket on my next paycheck, I'll be going for sure.
You know, I bought my plane ticket during Cyber Monday or whatever that was. That day where everything was cheap online.
Yeah, I didn't buy it then.
How much was it?
It was $128.
No fucking way.
Dude, it was $128, but you know, like baggage fees, you know. No, it wasn't through Spirit. It was through the Colorado airline. But I do know that I'm going to have to pay quite a bit for like a freaking carry-on, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And then I got to buy the actual seat, which may be like $6 or something like that. I don't know. And
you know, as long as you take a backpack, I think the backpacks are allowed.
Yeah, but through this airline, they might have to charge me something for it. So
find out how much it is. It might be cheaper to ship something out to Colorado.
Nah. But I mean, I'm gonna have at least like $100 ready at the airport in case whatever foolishness they want me to pay. So it should be good to go. And then for the room or whatever, you know, we'll figure all that out.
Yeah.
I still got to pre-register, man. I'm gonna do that.
Too.
I'm gonna do that once I finish all my taxes and stuff.
I think I'll probably. I got good paychecks now. I bring home like $800 plus a month or a paycheck. So
every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks, yeah.
Oh man, that's great, dude.
Hell yeah. So I'm like, I just have to make sure that I can buy my plane ticket. If I can buy my plane ticket, I have another paycheck or two, and maybe even my taxes back if I file it at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll definitely be able to go. The plane tickets are going to be the biggest pain in my ass. Like, especially if you guys are down to splitting a room, because I'm going by myself. Like, no one else in Indiana is going to be going.
No, that's fine, dude. I mean, we'll find out. I mean, like I said, Chiardo's going for sure, and he's staying with some of the guys. Like, somebody offered him, like, with one of the guys from Kings of Co. But then he asked me if I wanted to split a room with him if I went, and I said no problem. And then, you know, I told him I'll let him know in like a week. Mm-hmm. But like, I mean, if I got it's on the 21st, right?
20th, 21st.
20th and 21st. So like, I have court on Wednesday the 24th. I got nothing to do that Saturday and Sunday, so I actually should be able to make it. If I find a flight for less than $200, I'll go.
Yeah, 200 to 250 is my range right about
like
now.
I don't want to pay more than that, and I don't mind when to fly and how to fly. Like, you know, but you know, I know that I'm going to be drinking by then, so I'm going to spend some money on that shit too.
Cool. I want to talk a bit more about the 2K2 tournament, man. Like, so after the tournament, man, you know, I got third place or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm like, okay. I think I did okay, but I'm like, yo. Mario and Pedro, they're like, man, I don't know what I'm doing in this game. I don't know. And Pedro's like, man, I don't even play this game. And I'm like, yo, y'all know what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all have the fundamentals down. You know, I'm spending like more and more time playing this game and getting to know more of the moves and watching all these matches and stuff like that. And you know, playing online when whatever I'm interested in, and also playing my local community. Like we play almost like twice a week or something like that, you know, if it's a good kind of stint of time that that we're free. But I'm like, yo, all right, I got third place, and then y'all saying, all right, I don't know what I'm doing in this game, and I remember playing Pedro in casuals, and he's going through the characters, and he's like, man, dude, like what does this character do? What does this character do, and stuff like that, and then I mean, y'all took it. So I mean, we're talking in a room, and we just came to the the big assumption that, okay, if y'all have KOF fundamentals, you can just beat anyone that doesn't have fundamentals or has weaker fundamentals than you do. So what do you think about that, Mario?
In my case, it's not the fundamentals, because I know those characters that I play, and if you see how I play them, you see that I play them a little different than like I've seen other people play in 2K2, and I play them how I would play them in 2000. Now, like Jojo had his laptop, and we played 2000, and like he's like, I play this game a lot. He says. Now I haven't played 2000 in 8 years, 10 years. You know, like the last time I played when I was in Mexico like 3 years ago, and I played like 6 games. But like that game for me is the best game that I've ever been at. Like that was my best game. So like I played that game like 2000, and like it was not fundamentals for me. It's I really know Blue Mary, and I really know Chris, and I really know Takuma.
Well, I mean, all right. Well, I would say, well, maybe I should use a different word. Maybe experience. Y'all have a lot of experience in KOF more than I do.
I like I said, like I in this case, like if we played another KOF, like if we played like Maximum Impact, or just a KOF that I haven't played, that is not the same speed or timing or combos or anything like that, then I think that anybody that puts practice into the game can give me a hard time. The reason that I'm giving people a hard time on this game is because it's so similar to me to the other game. But then when I played somebody like Luis Cha, so Luis Cha plays broken characters in my opinion. You know, like Kim and that Angel girl or whatever her name is, or Mei Lee or something.
Mei Lee, yeah. And she's a little nerfed in O2UM compared to
but she's still like I feel like it's a broken character. I'm like, what the hell, man? Like there's a lot of links, and it's like a lot of bullshit that I don't like. I don't like the characters that have a lot of bullshit in King of Fighters, because for me it makes it into another game. So like this guy Nameless and Mei Lee and like characters that have like weird shit. Like I'm not a big fan of those characters. But like when I played him, you know, I struggled with him, and it was the first time I ever played 2K2. And he knew a lot of combos, and just like Kiardo doesn't have a lot of fundamentals on the game, but knows all the combos. So he plays K-Dash, Shingo, and Nameless, and I was kicking his ass, but then all of a sudden it got to Nameless, and he's got like one touch combos 90%, 80%. And it's kind of like for me, the people that pick Nameless are like the people that pick Heiji, whatever his name is, on 98.
EG?
Yeah, the fucking guy with the ninja guy, whatever.
EG.
Fuck, man, I hate that character. And everybody puts that character last because he does like the easy, like it's ridiculous. I mean, he's a broken character in my opinion, and like that's why people pick Nameless. So like, I mean, if you really want to be good at this game, you got to pick Nameless. You got to pick K. You told me Kasumi or Kasumi, I think it was, and then this other guy Q told me that Choi and Chin and Billy are like top tier in that game, and that's true. Like they are.
I don't know about that, man. I think maybe you heard something.
Dude, I mean, I picked Billy. And Billy is strong in that game.
I think it was referring to O2, like vanilla O2, because Choi and Billy were top tier.
Hey, when I was playing with Choi, I picked Choi against some people there, and Choi's pretty strong in this game. He's got his uppercut, he's got his supers pretty fast, his jump is really good. Like he's pretty fast, and to certain matchups, he's fantastic. Like he's good against K, he's good against Kyo, he's good against Yori, he's good against everybody. But like I mean, I don't know, man. Like I like the game, and you know I don't play it as much, but I don't see it like I don't know about the game. I see it as I don't know the combos of the game, but the game to me is just like playing 2000.
Yeah, because I remember playing with a Lady Butterfly in O2UM, and she didn't even have the game, and she was still beating me, and you know she just kind of just used things from 2000 like you did to get good at the game, and you know, and to just like figure out, you know, who did what, you know what I'm saying, and you know, just kind of remember and pull different things from that game to use in 2K2UM.
Yeah, and if you see Chris, you know, Chris, not the Orochi Chris, but the regular Chris, yeah, he is identical to Chris in 98. Like identical. They're the same character. And Yashiro, is the same character as 98. There's no difference there. And Takuma is the Takuma from 2000, and Blue Mary is Blue Mary from 98. And I don't know if, and even Terry's pretty similar to 98. But I don't know if you saw what I was doing the whole time. Like, all I would do is do good jumps. If I had a chance for a combo, I'd do it. But the one thing that I did that nobody else was doing was low kick, low kick, low kick, stand kick. Low kick, low kick, low kick, stand kick, right?
With Yashiro?
Like, if you watch with anybody, with Blue Mary, with Chris, with Yashiro, like, it's all about the pokes. Like, so if you watch the video, man, watch the last match that I played with Blue Mary, and watch how I only do little kicks, little kick, little kick, little kick, little kick, and then it's all about pokes. So I don't know the combos, and if you play somebody like Q, he's not going to do any of the pokes, but he's going to try to get in to do a 90% combo or 80% combo.
Yeah.
So it's either one or the other, man. But like, you know, like, it's all about the pokes, and like, I play that game like I played 98, and it worked out. Like, I mean, I'm going to learn those combos eventually. They're pretty cool. Some of those combos are pretty cool.
What did you think about how I played?
I like how you play. I just think that you don't pick, like, I like your chin, but I think that you could use more of Chin's shenanigans. Like you don't do the down B at all, and it's like super safe.
Oh, that's funny because like I thought I did. Well, when we played, I don't remember doing it that much. Yeah. When I played you, I didn't really do it that much.
No, and see, the thing is that he's got, like, if you do down B, and then you hit all 4 buttons, he stands up.
Yeah, he gets up and safe. Yeah, I use it a lot against different people. It's just when we played, I didn't really use it that much.
Yeah, and he's got some other move that's like a fake uppercut that he kind of like goes forward and he skips. He misses some hits. He's got a lot of shit. And then if you're standing, then the quarter circle back punch or the half circle back punch, I think, hits low.
Yeah, it does.
So, like, he's got a lot of stuff. And his jump A is, I think, it's probably the best jump in the game. It's ridiculous because it hits twice. So his hitbox is humongous.
Jump B, yeah.
No, not jump B. It's the one that
C.
Jump C.
C. Yep.
It's the best. Like, I played him, and just jumping back. Like, all right, I'll tell you what. I believe, and I might be wrong on frames, because I don't know shit about frames, but I believe that jumping C away is faster than rolling away. Like, if somebody's in front of you and they're gonna do something to you, I believe that his jump C is safer and faster than rolling away or backdashing from Chin. I don't know if I'm right about that.
You're probably right, because Chin, he's slow, man. His backdash is very slow.
But like when he jumps out, like you can avoid uppercuts, you can avoid down Bs. Like, it's super fast. So, like, I think that you can play. Who else did you play?
I have Chris, Kusanagi, Hinako, Iori.
Okay, the Hinako is the girl that kind of misses when you jump at her, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Like when you jump at her, she kind of like takes like a little duck, and then she grabs you and she takes you to the corner, right?
Yeah, her, yeah.
She's really good. And then Chris, man, I mean, Chris is the shit, dude. I put Chris last every time. This guy is the fastest, strongest character, in my opinion. Like, you saw the video. Like, if you see him, play him like that. I mean, and then the combos will come in. I know that they gotta have combos, but like Chris is safe. Chin is safe. You did good, man. Like I said, and it's the same thing that I told you before. We can only get as good as our surroundings.
Yeah, you're right.
We can never get like you play your guys in Minnesota.
Yeah.
But online is not going to teach much. But like the guys that you play in Minnesota, you can only get as good as they are. And like and when you start playing other people, then you're realizing, holy shit, I think we kind of suck on this level. But now that we saw a different level, like every time that I lose, I get better. That's how I see it.
Right.
Because I get pissed when I lose, and I don't know if everybody else gets really pissed. But I get like really, really angry. And I don't show it. I'm just angry at myself. And I'm like, fuck. And then I start watching the videos. And when I see the videos, then I start realizing every single mistake that I made. Because I know my game. I don't know everybody else's game. I know my game. So like every time that right now I know that I lost to Pedro. like I'm gonna watch those videos and I'm gonna know exactly what I did wrong. And then next time I play him, it won't be the same. And that's how it should be with you guys. Like, watch these fucking videos, man, and like you'll see, you'll notice your own mistakes.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then I have a good memory, so they stay in my head. And like I never like certain players that I play, I never let that shit happen again.
Right. Yeah, James Jr. should be getting the 2K2 videos up pretty soon. So I am waiting on those, man. I would like to see how I did against you and Pedro. Well, actually, I think there's only the match with just me and Pedro, and then it's you and Pedro playing in the grand
I
finals.
thought that somebody recorded us. I thought that somebody recorded us playing.
No, they did, but I mean, me and you.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Maybe.
I thought James was right behind us. I don't know, but like other than that, man, we can always play more, man. Like this is, I like these games. I like these games, and this guy Pedro, he's good, man. He's a good player.
Yeah, yeah.
He's good at 2K2. I think that Chiardo could have like when we played, it was one. I won the first one. He won the second one, and then the third one, he could have got me. He could have killed me, but I barely got away with Chris, and I got a nice combo, and it was it. But like I knew that if he would have touched me with Nameless, he would have killed me. And that's what I didn't like about that game that much. I don't like those. It feels like somebody's playing with karate when they're playing with fucking with Nameless. Like one touch combos and you're done. But it's a good game, dude. I like 2K2. I mean, obviously you like winning. Everybody likes winning. It was a good time. I'm excited about what's going to happen with Combo Breaker.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I can't wait.
I'm going to practice, man. So you guys get in there too, man.
All right, but I guess the next time we're gonna play is gonna be at DC Cup next month.
If I make it, yeah, I'll definitely try my best to go there.
All right.
That's what Chiardo was telling me. He's like, listen, man. He says, what's his name? Mysterio doesn't play at 2K2 or 98. And he won him in Texas Showdown.
Right.
So,
that's what I'm talking about. Fundamentals, man. That's like if you just have your basic kind of game plan and experience playing one game for a good amount of time, you can just bring them to other games.
I mean,
beat people
think about it like this.
Don't have that experience.
Think about it like this. I mean, I've heard. I never met Mysterio, but when 2013 was out, they started showing videos of Mysterio like back in the day, right? And I remember on some of those videos how a lot of the guys in South America, they were playing 2K2. And they were playing 98. And they were playing 97. So, like, do I believe that he's never played it? I don't believe that. I believe he's played it, and I believe he used to play it. And, he maybe not have played 2K2 but I believe that he played 2K2. And as far as all the Mexicans, man, like they've all played it. And I played it for a little bit. The regular 2K2, I played it for like 3 weeks. And then the arcade closed out and I never played it again. But I believe that all these guys have played these games, man. I mean, who they're there to make money.
Right.
All these hustlers, man, trying to hustle our money out of our pockets.
Well, you know what? It's about that time. Why don't we, throw some shout outs in there and, talk to each other later. So,
yeah.
All right. Esteban, shout outs?
Shout outs to all the people that liked and commented on my Facebook status when I posted that I got 7th. It's the first time I ever made top 8 out of my state. So I'm very happy about that one. And I'm very happy that people cared. You touched my heart very deeply. Shout outs to Net Battles and all the guys who placed at Frosty's. Even the guys who didn't. I watched all the Indiana guys play. Everyone played well. So shout outs to everybody. And shout outs to my mom for making sure I was okay. That's it.
That was fun.
All right. Mario, shout outs?
Shout outs to everybody in the King of Fighters community. I wish I would have stayed a little longer this time, but I want to get to play more against everybody else. So like next combo breaker, if you guys from Minnesota, you guys always travel. I'm gonna try to go to Minnesota one of these days, if you guys come to combo breaker, man, I want to play every one of you guys. Like first to fives, whatever it is. Like I like playing against everyone. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start putting more time and effort into the tournaments because I usually just go play and leave. But but now the ball and chain is not here, so like I can freely stay a little extra time, you know. So I'm excited about that. So shout outs to all the Minnesota guys always traveling,
Cool, man. Thanks.
and you know
Thanks
Chicago
for
guys,
coming. And Indiana guys.
you guys are cool. Indiana guys, you know Kansas City guys always travel. Like I always tell these guys we got to play some matches, and I always leave. But I guarantee this, like in St. Charles, like I'm gonna get a hotel room. Like I'm not going home because I don't want to drive an hour and a half each way, like 2 days in a row. So I'm gonna get a hotel room. I'm gonna talk to some guys, see if we can get like a suite. We're gonna try to work out some KOF suite, and now this time I'm gonna stay up and play all fucking night.
That's what's up.
It's
By the
gonna be
way,
fun.
it was fun playing you, Mario. We haven't really sat down and played in
In a long time.
a really long time. Like, because Combo Breaker,
I like playing with you.
yeah, Combo Breaker, we didn't play much at all. I think we played like 3 games.
No man, I always have that like I always am rushed to leave
Yep.
work, or I know that my soon to be ex wife was like, "What time are you coming home?" And then she would make me feel guilty about it. She's like, "If you don't win, don't come home." And I'm like, "What the?"
Are you serious?
Like she would say shit like that. Like when I would travel like out of state, she's like, "Don't come back without any money."
Oh wow.
And I'm like,
Man,
all right.
that's stressful.
I mean, she would say that because she didn't want me traveling. You know, she didn't like me traveling out of state for tournaments. But like, you know, right now I got some free extra time. I've cut back on some bad habits of my life right now, so I feel like KOF is a good habit.
That's
So
good.
I'm
That's
gonna
good.
I'm gonna
Congratulations.
you know because the way that I see it is that I'm not out drinking, I'm not out driving, I'm playing video games. Who the hell am I hurting? You know, I'm not a criminal. I'm just playing some games. So like I feel it's a good habit to have. And
Definitely.
like definitely this time I learned a lot of stuff. Like Kiardo taught me a lot, like safe jumps, little resets and stuff like that. So like I'm excited to learn more about it. So instead of drinking when I go to tournaments, I'm actually gonna learn about the game. And then I'm gonna go back to my original team, man. I'm the one that I started with, Kyoteri and Yori.
Man, that's
I'm
what I
gonna drop
did.
all these. I'm gonna drop all these bullshit characters that I always pick.
All right.
Fucking.
All right.
But yeah, shout outs to everybody, man.
All right. Great.
How about you, Des?
Yeah. Shout outs on my end. All right. Here we go. Shout outs to. All right. Shout outs to the dreamcancel.com/shop where you get Dream Cancel shirts. We have a hat. We got a varsity jacket, hoodies. We got the Dream Cancel Live shirt that I wore up at Frosty Faustings and the Dream Cancel Cup t-shirt. Get that at dreamcancel.com/shop. Shout outs to King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match Final Edition on Steam, as well as King of Fighters 2002 Unlimited Match on Steam. And you can also get King of Fighters 13 on Steam as well. Shout outs to Video Games XD. Shout outs to Mexi KOF. Shout outs to Team Chaos. They're coming to the Dream Cancel Cup Winter Showdown tournament. Donate to the Dream Cancel site at dreamcancelsnk at gmail.com. Oh yeah, I want to give a shout out to everybody that came by to the last Steam battle we had, Steam Battle 13 for KOF 13. Esteban, you was up there. We played a good little set. And we had 24 people in the group chat. They were playing. Shouts to all of them. Oh yeah, download Chatwing where you can chat with people that are reading the front page at Dream Castle. Just download it on your phone, and you can just instantly chat with people that are on Dream Castle. And if you want to view the forums via Tap Talk. Download the app where you can view the Dream Council forums directly on your smartphone. Shout outs to Roshinaji. Oh yeah, new episode of Dream Council Theater, rebroadcasts and replays of random KOF and SNK games, different KOFs, different SNK games from different times and places. Check it out. It's random. It's extremely random. We're gonna run it this Sunday on the 31st. Basically all day. I would say from the morning to like the early late afternoon. Might start it at like 9 or something when I wake up, and then just have videos just rolling all day. And just to let y'all know, we have so many videos, man. Like so much footage, like to show. Like, oh my goodness, it's going to be absolutely nuts. So check out Dream Council Theater here on Twitch. Oh yeah. I want to know if either of y'all have taken the time to watch the first of 50. I think it's a team Zapala versus Team Mexico. It was streaming during Frosties. Does any of y'all like check that out?
I watched it.
You watched it?
I need to watch that. I haven't watched it yet.
Okay,
I watched it. I saw Paco beat Violent Kane.
Oh man,
I saw another dude. Who is he playing with? He beat it was some good matches, man. I mean it is like these these guys are committed. It's just like back in the day when I was playing in Mexico, just like times 100. Like these guys play a lot.
Right. Okay. And if you want to watch it, just go to Twitch TV/PSX Gamer Zapala.
It's good stuff, man. That's high quality, KOF, man. That's like really, really talented players.
And they still have the archives on their Twitch channel, so go ahead and watch it, man. It's long, man. It's like 4 to 8 hours of footage, so go ahead and check it out. I'm gonna spend a little time and maybe skim through some matches and see.
How did it work? First to 50, they had like five players each team or 10 players each team.
It looks like all right, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, it looks like there's 10 people on each side. So there's
so they just kept on rotating like the players until somebody gets to 50, right?
I guess so. That's
a pretty great idea, by the way. That's pretty cool.
Right.
I like that head to head. I'm gonna try to buy 2 monitors and put them in my bedroom. See if I can get some head to heads when people come over.
We got an idea of doing something like that as well here. So hopefully that'll be really nice to see. So.
Work. All right. Next month, like we said before, Winter Showdown 3. This is going down February 20th, 21st in North Glen, Colorado. King of Fighters 13, 2K2 UM and 98 UM FE will be there. The Dream Council Cup Finals, and to run down who's going again: Violent Kane, Louis Shaw, Real Kim, ET is going there, N4US is going up there, Sendo. DC Malik is going to be up there. Team Chaos will be there. Chris KOF. And we also are going to have Yoshi up there. And we're going to have EGN El Rosa, Cannibalizzo, El Matador. Shout out to El Matador from Vegas. And Owen Vicio will be there. And Stray Wolf. And myself. And hopefully when things go right, we'll have MB Mexican and Mario E. Hopefully, I'm going up there. It should be a crazy, crazy tournament for the Dream Council Cup Finals.
Should be, man.
It'll definitely be a lot of fun.
Yes, indeed. And they have sponsorship from Mad Cats, and they have another sponsor called No Scope. And these are what kind of sunglasses are these? These are some look like some X-Men type glasses or something, man. They look kind of cool, with the yellow tint. So we'll see what these about, and yeah, it'll be good to play, ET and Violent Kane and Cannibalizzo and the Team Chaos crew. So yeah, come on out, Winter Showdown 3. Again, it's February 20th, 21st, the Dream Council Cup Finals in North Glen, Colorado. All right, next tournament. Well, actually, I don't want to say the next one, but I mean further down the block. I would say in May 20th, 26th, Combo Breaker, King of Fighters 2002 Unlimited Match will be the main game next to 13. So they will be on the main game
I think they have a tournament, Winter Brawl. Don't they have Winter Brawl in next week or something, or 2 weeks from now?
Yeah, they do. They do. There's a bunch of tournaments between now and May. I'm gonna put them up on our next show. I just don't have the posters right now. But yeah. Combo Breaker.
Gotcha.
Bunch of fighting games will be up there. Like I said before, 2K2 UM and 13 are on the main games list. So yeah, big shout outs to the Combo Breaker team for putting it up on there. It should be absolutely great. It's going to be in St. Charles, Illinois. So go ahead and come out and support. You never know. Maybe we might try to raise some funds for it or something like that. Maybe a pop bonus too. We'll see what's going on with that.
Oh, we did it last year. We should be able to do it again this year.
Yeah, we did, man. That was absolutely great. And yeah, that's about it. I want to shout out to my Minnesota crew. For traveling and coming down and playing KOF with the people, in Chicago and other from other parts of the Midwest. I thought it was absolutely great. We're gonna keep playing. We're gonna keep practicing. If you're watching, if you live in the middle of nowhere, just keep playing KOF. Keep practicing as much as you can. Come out to tournaments if you could. That are in your region and get to know people. Because fighting games, in my opinion, they're a social game, and instead of always going to beat people, maybe you should try to build, friendly, relationships, with the people that you play, because you never know how they can help you out in the future, in some sort of way. And I want to thank people for watching this second test of the Dream Council Live podcast on Twitch TV. If you were watching this on YouTube, just give us a shout, give us a comment, give us a thumbs up, share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Google Plus or whatever if you could. Subscribe to us on Twitch, and for you can watch the next episode of the Dream Council Live podcast, and also Dream Council Theater, which is going down this Sunday. So I want to thank Mario E. I want to thank Esteban and B Mexican for joining us. And I want to just wish everybody good night, good day, and we'll see all y'all later. And keep playing KOF.
All right, buddy.
Later, guys.